Well, last time we played TIST, I mistakenly thought that 8 a.m. would be a busy hour. It's actually a dead hour overall. Hexzed, who made this, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your alias, posted a kind of daytime schedule graph on the forum post that I guess I forgot was there or missed or overlooked in the first time because I downloaded this a while ago and just haven't gone to look back other than grabbing some updated files. But what I noticed was 8 a.m. only shows about 28 planes for the period, whereas 1500 and 1600, so 3 and 4 o'clock, show 50 to 55 airplanes roughly. So we're going to play those periods. Let's jump right ahead and go to the busiest period here. 1600, and we're going to do the opposite direction. I know it's not super common, but they have enough of a valley coming in that the planes can flow down pretty smoothly on that side to land here if needed. But we'll see how it goes. I think it'll be interesting and different. That is part of the whole reason we're playing this airport. Keep things lively and different.
St. Thomas Tower, LI 8772 requesting push and start.
And I already forgot who these guys are. LIA, who the heck are you? Liat. Liat 772, pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Ground.
I wish those pictures would almost show the airport from the orientation of the tower. Because when I get in here, I'm looking at it backwards and reversed to what they showed online. Or not online, but in the menus. And that just gets confusing. And I apologize for my scratchy voice. I've been doing a bit of training these last few weeks, so I've been talking a lot, and it makes my voice pretty rough. Right,
St. Thomas Ground, LI 877 to ready to taxi.
Liat 772, continue taxi.
Continue taxi LI 8772.
He calls it Leah. I wonder if it would work. But the file that I'm pulling this from says Liat. And I know some other people posted online that Pollet is now just Lot. So I may go in here and try to correct that for some of the European airports. But it all depends on if I remember. All right, we need to speed this up. Even at 50, 65 planes an hour, it's not going to be a lot. So let's look at 772. Right at 1547, you are good. 51 is the next plane. 2 at 51, supposedly. Then 2 at 1600. Wow, this should be busy if everything works out. That's going to be awesome if it does, because I would love to get this tiny little airport rocking. You missed the lines! See, this model's weird because half the fuselage is way back here, and then the wings are mounted way up to the front. The wings should be a little farther back for a better balance. This place, the weight of the luggage and everything in the back of the plane is going to make it back heavy, and the elevators aren't going to lift it up. Just a funny look on the model. All right, we need more speed. We need more speed. Let's get these planes in here.
St. Thomas Tower.
Right on time.
American 943 requesting push and start.
American 943, pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Ground.
That's perfect. Got
28,
both of them in.
approved. American
That's a big one, too.
St. Thomas Tower. LI 8726 requesting push and start.
Liat 772, runway 28, climb to 1000. On reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28, climb to 1000. On reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff. LI 8772. St. Thomas Ground. American 943 ready to taxi.
American 943, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. American 943.
We'll get him around, and then we'll push the other Liat plane. I guess things aren't as bad as I thought, just they still don't look right. Liat 726, pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Ground 28, pushback approved. LI 8726.
It's this guy right there. Rotating and getting out of here. This American's going to use the entire freaking runway. It's got to be a hairy takeoff if they have any problems. They really do not have a lot of room for this size of an airplane to make any mistakes, so they probably have a pretty good run up on the engines and then they go. Alright, so LI, we're almost to 1600, so that's a bit of time between these three. I don't know what my arrivals are supposed to be doing, though.
St. Thomas ground. LI 88726 ready to taxi.
Lee at 726, continue taxi.
Continue taxi LI 88726.
American 943, runway 28, climb to 1000, on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28, climb to 1000, on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff. American 943.
Don't I have a way to make this less wide? I do not. And then I made it too tall. There we go. I wanted to shrink it down a bit since I have some space. I don't know why I can even highlight that. Here we go. You're going to need that whole stinking runway, man. I don't think anything bigger than a 37 or an A320, A321 would be able to make it here. Yeah, you are pretty much committed. You screw that up, you're in the drink. Swimming with the fishies. Lee at 726, runway 28, climb to 1000, on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
Runway
See how
28,
far that
1000,
propane
on
got.
reaching
It
contact
really didn't go
departure,
that
cleared
far.
for
In
takeoff.
reality,
LI
it's only at 10
876.
miles out. Whereas this guy's already at 5 miles out, and he's just getting on the runway. That's pretty good. Decent enough separation. All right, we got 3 minutes till the next one comes in. Let's zip ahead a little bit. I'm not feeling very active here at the moment, because where are the arrivals for this time of day? All right, 1600, I'm supposed to have 2 planes pop in. I'm supposed to have V6. I don't remember what V6 is. Maybe that's JetBlue. 2 JetBlues. And then I don't know the next one. Let's go up and check the... Oh, the schedule's not done right. Shoot. It's mixed arrivals and departures within the schedule, so it doesn't order it. Oh, that's going to be terrible for me to figure this out. All right, let's see if we can find 1400, because it is just at 1400. So that's a departure at... Oh, wait, it's 1600 that I'm at. Yeah, I should have an arrival. As of 1600, I should have an arrival coming in. 1602, I should have another one. I should have had one at 54. One at 1550. There's my first one, and it's in November. It's general aviation. Which one is this guy? 61 Foxtrot Tango. 61 Foxtrot
St.
Tango.
Thomas Tower.
Got a duplicate.
761 Fox Tango with you. Runway 28.
1602. So he's a little late, but he is there. I'm supposed to get him in earlier, so there's some duplicates in here. 61 Foxtrot Tango, runway 28, cleared to land. 761 Foxtrot Tango, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28, cleared to land. 761 Fox Tango.
Those are 842. I need, there he is, 761, 1602. Yeah, he is there twice. Interesting. KMIA. Why would he be in here twice? So it looks like a bunch of these are in here twice, within half an hour of each other almost. Half an hour to an hour. I don't think this is working. I really don't think this is working properly. Whatever is going on.
CAIR 8301 requesting push and start.
All right, let's find this one. 8301.
St. Thomas Tower. JetBlue 142 requesting push and start.
8301. And you can't find it because I need to go up. 16:05, so you came on time, and then we should have JetBlue 142. No. Yep, there he is. So that is working. At least that's something. Shoot.
Same Thomas Tower. CAIR 8251 with you. Runway 28.
Who was CAR? Who's the problem? Remember some of these airplane names. Come on, I gotta find you quickly. Might help if I look for the right airplane. Derp. All right. Cape Air. That's right. I was thinking Carp. Cape Air 8301. Pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Ground 28 pushback approved. CAIR 8301.
Cape Air 8251. Runway 28. You are cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. CAIR 8251. Same Thomas ground. CAIR 8301 ready to taxi.
Cape Air 8301. Continue taxi.
Continue taxi. CAIR 8301.
We'll give it a second before JetBlue, and what we want to find now is 8251, as that's the first real arrival I have. 1606, yeah, see, look at this. 1604, 1602, 1600, 1554, 1550. I should have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 arrivals by now, before I even got to the November. And at 10 after, that's my next one. So here in about 20 game seconds, I should have another one popping in. JetBlue 142, pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Ground 28 pushback approved. JetBlue 142.
There's 10, and there's
Same
my
Thomas
departure.
Tower. CAIR for 561 requesting push and start.
I should have United Airlines 1494
Same
show
Thomas
up.
Tower. CAIR for 562 requesting
Something
push and
else.
start.
Cape Air 4562, pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Ground 28 pushback approved. CAIR for 562. Same Thomas ground. JetBlue 142 ready to taxi.
JetBlue 142, continue taxi.
Continue taxi. JetBlue 142.
Cape Air 8301, runway 28, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Same Thomas Tower. 1219 uniform with you. Runway 28. Runway 28 line up
said
and wait behind next
1921.
landing aircraft. CAIR 8301.
Cape Air 4561, pushback approved. Expect runway 28.
Same Thomas ground. CAIR for 562 ready to taxi. Ground 28 pushback approved. CAIR for 561.
Cape Air 4562, continue taxi.
Continue
Now, it's going to be
taxi.
interesting
CAIR
here is
for
if they pull
562.
off at Charlie, I got to get these guys around the bend before I can let the new one in. 1319er uniform. 1319er uniform. Mike 1319er uniform.
Same Thomas ground.
319er
CAIR
uniform.
For 561 ready to taxi.
Wow.
Runway 28 cleared to land. 1219 uniform.
1219. That's listed as 13. What the heck? You, line up and wait. Cape Air 8301, runway 28, line up and wait. Get up there,
Runway
dude.
28 line up and wait. CAIR 8301.
Cape Air 830, run.
Same Thomas Tower. 1219 uniform with you. Runway 28.
761 Foxtrot Tango, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron 761.
Cape Air
Fox
4561, continue taxi.
Tango. Continue taxi. CAIR for 561.
Cape Air 8301, runway 28, climb to 1000 on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 climb to 1000 on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff. CAIR 8301.
See, look. What the heck? What the heck? JetBlue 142, runway 28, line up and wait behind next landing aircraft.
Runway 28 line
The
up
speed
and
of
wait
these
behind
prop
next
planes is
landing
what's
aircraft.
making this
JetBlue
work, because I can get the jet
142.
in and out a lot faster between this larger separation. 1219er uniform, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. 1219
They're coming
uniform.
from the same place, same everything. It's all broken. Well, I'm sorry, but one of you has to be deleted. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, this schedule's not the best. Nothing against the guy who made it. I played other airports from him, and those worked okay. Just something's going on funky with this one. Man, I'm getting all general aviation. And I already called it out that there's like duplicates on the general aviation schedule. I should have looked at this a little better. Oh, come on, JetBlue. Let's get this little guy on the ground so that we can move you out of here.
St. Thomas Tower, 151 Charlie Alpha with you, runway 28.
151 Charlie Alpha, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land, 151 Charlie Alpha.
Alpha. Flexion is funny on that. There you go. Here comes this little guy. JetBlue 142, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28, line up and wait, JetBlue 142.
Oh my, I sped that up. Okay, this is where it's going to be quick. Now, he's putzing along at 100 knots, so that's not a big deal. I'll have plenty of time to get JetBlue out of there. More, I got to get Cape Air off my runway. JetBlue 142, runway 28, climb to 1000 on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff. Even with a jet coming in behind him, I could get JetBlue out of there, so I'm not worried about that.
JetBlue 142.
Cape Air 8251, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, CAIR 8251.
Cape Air 4561, do nothing because you guys are too slow and I will manually line you up. 1319er uniform, caution wake turbulence from departing aircraft. Alright, he's out of here. Das ist gut. Okay, where do we stand? Where do we stand? He's down, you're almost in. Let's speed this back up, get this prop jet down. Prop jet. It's not a turbojet. Hey, he's parked, that's good. Should see this guy now. Yep, there he is coming between the mountains. SBS. Sea breeze, I want to say.
St. Thomas Tower, Seabourn for 583 with you,
Seabourn,
runway
that's
28.
right. Seabourn 4583, runway 28, cleared to land. Cape Air 4561, runway 28, climb to 1000 on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff. Ooh.
Runway 28, climb to
Spirit
1000
wings,
on reaching
interesting.
contact departure, cleared for
These two are
takeoff,
going to be
CAIR
interesting because
for
they're
561.
jets. They're going to really
Runway
close the
28
distance in
cleared
on
to land,
that.
Seabourn for 583.
1319er uniform, taxi to apron. 1319er uniform.
St. Thomas
1319er.
Tower, Spirit Wings to 01 with you, runway 28.
1219er uniform, taxi to apron. Alright.
St. Thomas Tower,
To heck with
CAIR
you.
8761 requesting push and start. Continue taxi 1219.
Hey, we finally get a
uniform.
departure at
Say
least.
again. Taxi to apron 1219 uniform.
Cape Air 4562, runway 28, climb to 1000 on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28, climb to 1000 on reaching contact
Whoa.
departure, cleared for takeoff, CAIR for 562.
Cape Air 8761, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground to 8
We are
pushback approved.
cutting this one
CAIR
redonkulously
8761.
close. I may have to do a go around on this guy. Well, where the heck did all these guys come from? Because the schedule is all over the place. This is more what I was expecting to have to deal with. But the problem now
Thomas Ground,
is all the jets.
8761 ready to taxi.
Cape Air 8761, continue taxi.
St. Thomas
Oh, you're already
Tower,
airborne?
66 for Quebec,
Oh, you're a
Sierra
tiny
to
guy.
runway 28.
That's why I did that.
Continue taxi, CAIR 8761.
Not a little wake turbulence off of you. Spirit Wings 201, runway 28, clear to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land, Spirit Wings.
Look at the
01.
separation from this guy.
St. Thomas Tower.
This is gonna be
948
crazy.
Romeo requesting push and start.
No, you can sit there for a minute. 664 Quebec Sierra, runway 28, cleared to land. 664 Quebec Sierra, runway 28, cleared to land. Shoot, do I have a duplicate or something here?
Runway 28 cleared to land, 66 for Quebec Sierra.
That's what I said, except more articulate. Okay, we got this guy on the ground. We got the jet coming in right behind him. This is going to be a separation error if we don't hurry. 151 Charlie Alpha, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron 151 Charlie Alpha.
Wow, look at these two. Spirit Wings is going to have to break off, dude. Look at that. Spirit Wings 201, turn left, heading 180.
Turn left heading 180 Spirit Wings 201.
948 Romeo Romeo, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground 28 pushback approved. 948 Romeo Romeo.
Yeah, there's no way. This guy's not even on the ground. That would have been a complete
St.
crash.
Thomas ground 948 Romeo Romeo ready to taxi.
948 Romeo Romeo, continue taxi.
Continue taxi 948
Cape Air
Romeo,
8761,
Romeo.
runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up
What do we
and
got?
wait.
It's,
CAR
yeah,
8761.
it's twin prop. We'll leave Spirit Wings going. Let's have him turn downwind here in a moment. Hopefully we don't get an arrival to cause a jape on me, but that's okay. Wow, this guy's using the whole stinking runway? Wouldn't have spotted that. Spirit Wings 201, turn left, heading 90.
Turn left heading 090 Spirit Wings to
Send you
01.
downwind.
St. Thomas Tower. United 1140 requesting push and start.
United 1140, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground 28.
Cape Air
pushback
8761, runway
United
28, climb to
1140.
1000, on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 climb to 1000 on reaching contact departure cleared. for
948
takeoff.
Romeo
CIR
Romeo, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and wait.
Seaborne
948
4583,
Romeo,
taxi to
Romeo.
apron. United 1140, continue taxi.
Continue taxi United 1140. Taxi to
Where are
apron
you parking?
Seaborne for
Right there.
583. St. Thomas ground. United 1140 ready to taxi.
948 Romeo Romeo, runway 28, climb to 500, on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
St. Thomas Tower. United 149 Nerd 4 runway 28.
United 14904, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 climb to 500 on reaching contact departure cleared for takeoff 948 Romeo Romeo.
Why are you
Runway
turning?
28 cleared to land United 149
Why didn't you go up
Nerd
Foxtrot, you idiot?
St. Thomas Tower. CAIR
Crap.
8241 requesting push and start.
This isn't going to go well. So behind November, I might be able to get United out. Downside is this is
St.
going to be a
Thomas
problem.
Tower. Seaborne 3552 with you. Runway 28.
Seaborne 3552, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28 cleared to land. Seaborne 3552.
That's the problem with this, because you can't have mixed jets and all of that coming in. The jets have to slow down, and I know jets have to go a little faster than the regular planes, but come on. Spirit Wings 201, turn left heading 0.
Negative.
Spirit Wings 201, turn left heading 360.
Turn left heading 360 Spirit Wings to 01.
Spirit Wings 201, enter final, runway 28.
Center final runway
Turn
28
base
Spirit
now.
Wings to 01.
Cape Air 8241, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground 28 pushback approved.
See, they closed the
8241.
distance right there. This is going to be a major problem. This is why I need to be able to slow them down, because I need to slow this plane down to like 150 on approach out here at my outer markers
St.
instead
Thomas
of coming in
ground.
at 250.
CAIR 8241 ready to taxi.
Cape Air 8241, continue taxi.
Continue taxi CAIR
I know I gripe
8241.
about that a lot, but I really need the ability to slow these planes down. I mean, look at this. Now United's got to go. United 14904, turn left heading 180.
Turn left heading 180 United 149 Nerd 4.
Thankfully, this guy slowed down. Sorry, dude. You are too big, too fast, and you're behind general aviation. You guys really should have gone slower. United 1140, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28 line up and
Should
wait.
be able to get
United
you out.
1140.
664 Quebec Sierra, taxi to apron.
Negative.
Negative.
Quebec
I'm
Sierra.
not on the ground. 664 Quebec Sierra, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron 66
Thank you,
for
get out of
Quebec Sierra.
Alright, so you're back in line now. You're still going a bit fast, but you're behind another plane, and hopefully with the 7 miles of separation I got, we're good. United 1140, runway 28, climb to 1000, on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28, climb to 1000, on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
United 14904, turn left heading 90. United 14904, turn left heading 90.
Turn left heading 0 to
United 14904, turn left heading 90.
Turn left heading 090, United 149.
Oh, 090. Whoops, derp, my bad. You are really coming in hot, dude. I may have to break you off again. My gosh. That would really cheese me off, but you're still coming in 50 plus knots, 80 knots faster than this dude. He's not even at my own inner marker yet, and he's going to take the whole stinking runway. Golly, look at this. Less than 5 miles of separation on approach. This guy's putzing in at 97. You're still doing 170 knots, man. That distance is stupid. Come on, get on the ground. United 14904, turn left heading 360.
Turn left heading 360, United 14904.
There he is, already coming in. Get off my runway. Nope, you're going the whole way. We're going to have a problem here, but whatever. I'll eat the point loss. United 14904, enter final, runway 28.
Enter final, runway 28, United 14904.
Should be able to run it. Good, good, good. You're on the ground. That's something. Stink, but this other plane's going to come right up your trumpet. Here he comes.
Going around Spirit Wings to 01. St. Thomas Tower.
That's why I didn't clear you, because he's still on the runway.
And start.
Whoa, look at him freaking buzz the ground. Unhandled plane, screw that. I just didn't want him to crash into the back of the other plane. Lost 500 points for not causing a crash. Thanks, dude. Thumbs up. Caper 8241, runway 28, climb to 1000, on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28, climb to 1000, on reaching contact departure, cleared for
I guess
takeoff.
I lose you. Whatever, I don't care.
1.
United 14904, runway 28, cleared to land. United 14904, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28, cleared to land, United 14904.
Yeah, because you got nobody in front of you. Seaborne 3552, taxi to apron. Delta 6908, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
Ground 28, pushback approved. Delta 6908. Taxi to apron, Seaborne 3552. St. Thomas Tower. Seaborne 6 with you, runway 28.
Seaborne 6, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28.
Now, addressing the Spirit Wings. Oh, hang on, let me move this guy.
St. Thomas ground. Delta 6908 ready to taxi.
Delta 6908, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Delta
The Spirit Wings plane, yes, I should have had them go around sooner, but I was hoping I'd be able to clear them to land, and then at the end I was more just curious to watch what would happen. I did not handle him, but the fact that it just dumped him on, off back under the grid is interesting. Second go around for him. I could have gotten him down, but I would have had to break him off again, which is just unfortunate. I have a feeling this JetBlue is going to be the same deal. This prop plane's coming in at the same 220 speed, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that speed, but the problem is these Seaborne prop jets go so slow for their approach and landing that these big jets that come in behind them, they just can't go that slow.
1036 with you, runway 28.
JetBlue 1036, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28,
which goes back to what I was talking about earlier, where I would have the ability to slow some of these planes down. No, they have minimum speed. I mean, yes, they have minimum speeds that you need to maintain them at, but that is a normal thing. When you're backed up in traffic and weather, you have to fly at minimums occasionally, and it can be a challenge, but it can also be necessary to keep airplane separation. If we're dealing with some of the weather stuff that I did in my custom attempt at LAX to kind of see if it would work, when you're bringing all those jets in out of holding patterns and all that stuff, they're going to be flying at minimums to keep separation, and the planes going are going to be rocketing out of there to create room for the next one that has to take off right behind them. So, Delta 698, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28, line up and wait, Delta 698.
Just the way it's got to be. See, this is the problem, though. JetBlue here is still at 220. Seaborne's already down at 160 now. So JetBlue is not going to be able to land. There's just no way. JetBlue 1036, turn left heading 180. I got to pull him out.
Heading 180, JetBlue 1036.
He's still just coming in way too hot, and this guy's going really slow in comparison, and he's going to close that gap faster and faster. Here comes my Spirit Wings again. Delta 698, runway 28, climb to 1000 on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28, climb to 1000 on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
All right. Seaborne 3557, pushback approved, expect runway 28.
St. Thomas Tower, Seaborne 3557, requesting
Yeah, I already
push and
got you.
start. Tower 28, pushback approved. Seaborne 3557.
Okay. Spirit Wings 201, runway 28, cleared to land.
St. Thomas
We're
Tower.
going to send this guy a
Spirit
little
Wings
farther
01
around.
with you, runway 28.
United 149er, well,
Runway 28,
Seaborne
clear to land,
3557,
Spirit
continue
Wings
taxi.
01.
To get you
Continue
rolling.
taxi Seaborne
And then we'll get United
3557.
moving once he's moving.
St. Thomas Tower, Seaborne 3557, ready to taxi.
Yep. See, Seaborne isn't even on the ground. That's what I'm talking about. That other plane would have creamed him right in the back. JetBlue 1036, turn left heading 090.
Turn left heading 090, JetBlue 1036.
Now we'll loop him around. We'll let him turn for a moment. United 14904, taxi to apron. United 14904, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, United
JetBlue
14904.
1036, turn left heading 360. Let's get
Turn
you
left
back up
heading
here.
360, JetBlue 1036.
Seaborne 6, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, Seaborne 6.
JetBlue 1036, enter final, runway 28.
Center final runway 28, JetBlue 1036.
Now this will kind of diagonally pull him in a little bit, but right now he's flying base, and then he'll turn upwind in just a moment for his final. And hopefully at that point he'll start slowing down to 220 once he's in the final. Once you're on final, they slow you down a little bit. Now you can see Spirit Wings is starting to drop from 220, whereas Seaborne was already at 170 here, and by the time he got here, he was at 90 knots, whereas these guys are still moving almost 150 plus knots. Just no way. There he goes. See, he just plummeted down. Now that's a little bit too fast. He should have throttled back instead of just done. But JetBlue 1036, runway 28, cleared to land. JetBlue 1036, runway 28, cleared to land.
Runway 28, cleared to land, JetBlue.
And with separation, I should be able to get
1036.
Seaborne out of here. Yeah, you're a prop jet. You'll get out of here quick. Once we get Spirit Wings on the deck, we'll... Why are you looking that way? He's over here. I think the game is possessed. Yeah, whatever. You'll turn around in just a minute when he flops into view. And then once, right before he transitions, we'll have Seaborne start to line up. There he comes. See, he's still moving 150 knots, whereas Seaborne was at 90 knots at this point. That's way stinking fast. At least I got you in this time. So yeah, these pilots that come into these small airports really have to be on their game because you're dealing with a lot of general aviation and slower traffic, so you do have to fly your minimums and come in slow, steady, maintain it all. Seaborne 3557, runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28, line up and wait, Seaborne 3557.
Spirit Wings 201, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, Spirit Wings 201.
You got a nice buzz of the runway, though. Still got 5 miles on you, and Seaborne's small and light, so we'll get him out of here without any issues before JetBlue, I hope. Just waiting on Spirit Wings here to pull off my runway before I give clearance. Oh, nice of you to turn on me there. Seaborne 3557, runway 28, climb to 500 on reaching contact departure, cleared for takeoff.
Runway
And these
28,
turboprops
climb
can
to
really
500 on
move,
reaching
but when they
contact
come in,
departure,
they got to
cleared
go a
for
little
takeoff.
slower because they're not
3557.
designed for that high-speed stuff. Yeah, this is going to be a little close because that JetBlue's coming right up your butt. Go. He'll be taken off by Charlie or just after Charlie, so we should be good. Cutting it way too close, but it's doable. Okay, I would have thought, yeah, a bit after, but a little farther than I thought, but you're out of here. Gonk. Good, in the clear. Right in time for JetBlue. Wow, they really do land far up the runway. I would have thought they would have tried to put him on the deck sooner. I guess that's more depending on lift and how fast they can ascend down the mountains with the wind patterns, but flying minimums, I would think they'd be a little slower to be able to land closer towards Foxtrot and behind. JetBlue 1036, taxi to apron.
Taxi to apron, JetBlue 1036.
All right, let's see if we get another rush. That was fun. That was enjoyable. Even though I had an error and I messed up on not handling that guy, I didn't cause a crash, so hey, there's at least that. But this was a little fun because I actually got to route some planes. I actually had to be a controller instead of just a dictator. And that was a lot of fun, being able to actually navigate a few planes around my airspace and back into the pattern. I liked that. That was pretty good. That was the experience I was hoping to get from here. I was just hoping it would be more consistent. Unfortunately, I still think I know the schedule's not working right. And it's not the schedule's fault, it's the map, really. I'm not sure why it's skipping airplanes. In this case, there's plenty on the ground. Park. Very good. Well, since there's nothing on there and we just did 36 minutes worth of controlling, I think I will call it there for today. That was a pretty good short little blast. I'm glad I didn't have to scrap this one because nothing happened. So that was fun. With how slow it is, though, I don't really think I'm going to go in and do 1500 3 p.m. It's 5 planes less than the hour we just did, and that was still pretty slow except for one moment of action. Otherwise, nothing else the entire day comes close. 10 a.m. is 41, 42 planes. So just not enough activity to really do anything, and it makes it kind of boring to both play and watch unless you're brand new to this and you're really focusing and learning. This is a great airport to learn, and this would be a good schedule to learn from. But anyway, I had fun with this one today, especially having 2 route planes. So thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next one.